Thank you. All right, you guys, I'm really excited about this list to last because, as you notice, the inventory is still low regardless of how many buyers are out there. There's still low inventory. As you saw in the stats today, 24 active SFRs in CYPRESS. I mean, that's pretty minimal. So list to last. All right, the first thing is a quarterly equity report. And the quarter just ended right now. Well, we're already in February, so we're already going through the first quarter. But how about reaching out to your people about what their house did in the fourth quarter of last year, right? One of the things that I keep hearing is how much homes really improved in value over the last couple of years, right? It's like even if sellers didn't want to make money, they made money in equity on their properties, and not just like 50,000. It's like over 200,000 over the last couple of years. So time to reach out and say, hey, wow. I actually had somebody over the weekend ask me, hey, if we wanted to make an offer on this house, what would we have to do? Of course, we need to sell our house. So I told him, I said, well, we'd have to put your home on the market ASAP and so on. And then I look back, they bought 4 years ago and they made 250,000 equity. Obviously, they didn't make a lot of equity in those 4 years, but still 250 grand. Can you say that in 4 years? So they were actually really happy to realize that they had that equity and that it would be a lot easier to buy this next home. So if you don't want to do a lot of work, you could just go into your homepage on your MLS, and maybe I could show you guys if you'd like to see this. You guys, does everybody know how to access this?
Yeah.
Yes, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay, well, here, let me, I don't know why it does this.
You can go to the RPR too.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's many ways of doing this, but, oh gosh, sorry. I just reactivated that. Okay, so the easiest way, in my opinion, if you don't want to spend too much time doing this, so two options, actually. The really easy way, I would just call Christy Rye and say, hey, Chris, can you make me a VIP profile for this property? And then maybe put like a yellow, yellow pad in there and just write, your current value, whatever you think the price is. But the other way is you could go here and, who's pretty? So you could go here and click on the parcel. And then it does this, right? Have you guys seen this before where you click on the APN? And then on the right-hand corner, you can't see it for some weird reason. It's kind of blocked. But you click print, and it'll print 3 pages out for you. And you could just send that with a yellow sticky note on the front. And then if you see, as you scroll down here, there's a value. Do you guys see that? So what I found is this is more accurate, is the second number. It gives you an AVM here, but usually it's this number plus 25 grand in my experience, okay? So I would just check what kind of ballpark you don't have to be very exact, but I would maybe like highlight that and maybe put a yellow sticker here and say your current value, ballpark. Maybe write your current ballpark value. And I'm telling you, that will get a conversation started. Wow, hey, thanks for sending that. I received your report. I appreciate it. The VIP property profile, you guys, maybe combined with this, right? Send that out. People always are asking, oh, do you have a copy of my deed? How would I get my copy of my deed, Benny? How much does that cost? $200? $500? If you send them a VIP, they'll be like, wow, I've got everything on my house from my realtor. How amazing. And you can talk to Ricardo at customer service, right? And
at client care.
Yeah, at client care.
Well, they would order it from us first.
Yes.
And then we will make a hard copy for you. You want to take it a step further. If the property's local, go get a current photo of it, drive up to it and take a picture, send it to us.
Wow.
And we customize the cover with their home as a gift from you. And it's a game changer.
If you guys just dedicated one day a week to getting through all of your past clients, and if you don't have all the information on hand, you could easily go to your home page. I don't know why this. Oh, there it is. Okay. If you go to your home page, you just scroll down here. Do you see where it says My Listings? My Listing Inventory? You click on that, and it'll show you all of your sales, buyer and seller sides. Okay? Real easy. So that's just one thing that I wanted to share with you guys on that. All right. And then, of course, you guys have seen how that report looks. So if you wanted just a basic, send that with possibly the VIP. And, all right. Home value leads. Does everybody know what that is? Yes, no. You guys have seen how much is my home worth, like, you know, on Facebook or different. So you guys could pay on average a company like Home Value Leads. That's actually one of the companies. It's probably like $75 a month. But check this out, you guys. So that's mine. What is your home worth, right? I could copy and paste that into Facebook, and then boost that, right? And it goes out to, you know, thousands of people, and people will be curious and will put their address in and get a report. Now you get the lead. Well, like I said, Home Value Leads, for them to set up a website for you is $75. Does anybody know anything else about this? Where you could get this free?
It's free at Longhorn Brokerage.
Okay, good.
Brochure.
I'm just checking. I'm just testing you guys. For those of you that don't know how to do that, oh man, it logged me out. Okay, give me a sec. Or does everybody know how to find this? Everybody knows? Yes? No? No? Well, I'm saying BHHS agents. Do you guys know? Everybody knows. Okay, then I won't have to log in then. Okay.
I don't know how.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Don't everybody copy my my.
What's the password again?
Yeah, you got it. You got it. There's nothing in there that you don't have. You guys all have this stuff, so let it load. Okay, so you're at your BHHS homepage, okay, and then you go here to buyer match. Did you guys see that buyer match?
Yep.
We clicked on there, okay, and then you go here. It says valuations, get more leads. You click on that, and you automatically already have a valuation page. And you could go preview it, and there it is. What's your home worth? And now you could copy and paste this into Facebook, right? And make an ad and shoot it out there.
Could you put that on your email?
Absolutely. Wow, John, I'm impressed today. Wow. Check this out, you guys. So John, you know, John's ahead of the game here. So check this out. Oh, no, I didn't do it. What happened? Oh, yeah. Okay, content calls to action. Check this out. So there it is. That's what John said. If you look, this is my old email, you guys. Last night I was working from home preparing this, so I was on my laptop and not on my desktop. So it has my old office address. But if you see here, it says click here to download my mobile app. You guys see that right under my signature? And then below it, it also says, what's your home worth? Get 3 automated estimates instantly, no cost and no obligation. And you click that, it takes you back there to that landing page, right? I was doing some research. It says that on a daily basis, the average individual sends 40 emails a day out, right? I don't think I send 40. Marjorie, yeah, did you have a question?
Are you going to show us how to?
Yeah, so when you go to the BHS resource that I just showed you, and you go to that home, it gives you the instructions there on how to copy and paste it into. But if you need help later, I will definitely help you one-on-one. Absolutely. Okay, yes.
How accurate are those?
They're ballpark. They're ballpark. Actually, I think it gives you a range. So it's not like, you know, so it's kind of probably like a $50,000 to $75,000 range. Yeah.
So this is just so timely. I got a call from an agent yesterday, and this is what he wants. He wants a landing page, but he wants it accurate. He wants to have the most accurate estimate possible. And I said,
Well, here's where the issue comes with that, right? Let's say you give somebody a price of $1 million, and you show up and it needs $200,000 worth of work.
I told him
Then,
that.
yeah. So that's why it leaves it open-ended, and I think there's a call to action within the report saying, hey, but to get the exact value, call me to set up, a home valuation in person.
Now,
Right.
can they also create a QR code and put it on their business card?
Yes, you can.
Right there?
So yeah, you also, like John, are ahead of the game here. So you guys, So the number one is you could put it in your email. Yeah.
Let me throw this out. So Zillow tells you there's a 12% plus or minus when they want Zillow to check out a home price.
Uh-huh.
So I would assume that would have to be very similar.
Correct.
12%. But the thing of it is, on a $800,000 house, which isn't that far out of reach anymore, that's $80,000.
Yes.
Right, at 10%.
At 10%. Yeah.
So yeah, you got to kind of let them know that there's about a 12% plus or minus. That would help.
So you guys, here's another one. So this is like you could put that link in Google and then make it like a saying, like want to know what your home's worth, right? You could go into Google and make that link like that, and then put it in your Instagram, in your profile, and then people could click on it. Do you guys see how that I have a Google link up there? Well, that one I didn't create with a word or anything. I just put the link there. But that one actually takes people back to my YouTube, right?
I have another question.
Yeah.
If you're putting that thing out all over the place,
Yeah.
and somebody clicks on it and actually does it,
Mm-hmm.
does it let you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, you'll get an email and a text. Yeah. If you have your BHS resource leads set up to email and text, it'll send you a text and an email giving you that lead. Absolutely. Here's another one. Like in my YouTube videos, in the description, I put calls to action. Do you see it says, are you looking to start a career in real estate? Right? And it talks about whatever. And then as you go through, look, it has links. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, right? And then it has links back to my website. So you could, in your videos, actually put, would you like to know what your home is worth? And put those links in there, and they go back to that home value website, right? So everywhere you are, you should be putting those things out there so that you get that back. Another one would be having a neighbor-only wine and cheese night on your next listing, right? So now you're like really just getting personal with the immediate neighbors in the area. And this goes back more to like even like farming a specific area, because now it's like you're really getting to know those neighbors, right? Yes, Marjorie.
This is really a great idea for if you get a property that somebody has passed on. And I did this on one of my listings, come celebrate Gladys.
Great.
And it was a wonderful opportunity for people to kind of share their memories of this older lady.
Mm-hmm.
But it also was a really discreet way to insinuate yourself into their lives.
Thank you for sharing that. That's great, you guys, because you know what that also shows? That you care, right? It's not just all about getting the home sold. It's yeah, totally. You know, I showed a condo 2 weekends ago in Long Beach, and when you walk down the stairs on the floor in chalk, it said, we're gonna miss you all. It was the best 10 years of our life. What it was, a husband and wife, the wife died, and so the husband wrote that in chalk to his neighbors. So when you're coming down, it was just like, you know, it was different, you know? It wasn't like, oh, I'm just showing any condo. It's like, and then the listing agent was sharing, you know, the wife passed and that's why we're selling and so on. So
On that, I did one of those with Darlena. She got a listing in a townhome community.
yeah,
And the owner that was selling, she had lived there for like 20 plus years. So she was really tight with all of her neighbors. So it was really like a going away. They all came over.
There you
Some were
go.
crying, they were drinking wine. It was so fulfilling. It was
Yes.
very rewarding for me as a spectator to be part of that. And then to talk to her, when it was all over, I stayed around and talked to her about title and stuff like that. And we needed to fix something on her chain of title too. But she felt so comfortable by the time, you know,
Yeah.
probably the wine did it, but it was still.
you know, you guys, Bruce always used to say it's a belly to belly business, right? And like, even though we have all this technology out here and everything, at the end of the day, you're going to have to meet these people, right? And that's why right now, I've been telling you guys a lot, you should be doing a lot of open houses, right? Getting in front of people. The other day, somebody from another brokerage said they had 28 people through the door, and I think I shared that with you a Christy, they had 20 families come through that had no agent out of the 28. You know what I mean? It's like if you really, really like just charmed the pants off these people and got their information and followed up, that's 20 deals right there. You know, I mean, they're not going to all happen next month, but right over the course of the year, you could probably, you know, capture all that. So
We can help with the wine and cheese invites.
great, beautiful. Yeah, you guys do it, ditch it, or delegate it. Always think that way. Educational video ads, you guys. I would really, this is the biggest one. I think the biggest game changer is, I'll give you that example where the guy said this weekend, he goes, hey man, if we wanted to make an offer on this, you know, with selling our home in mind, what would be the process or what, right? So what if you put a video out there? Hey, so here's how it will work when you're selling your home to buy another home. First, you want to do this. This is the best way to avoid, you know, any delays or any issues in the transaction. First, you want to sit down with your lender and get approved for the upleg, right? Mentioning that you're going to be selling your home. Next, you would do this. Then you would do that, right? But if you, like, let's be honest right now. Do you see videos out there a lot from a local realtor in your neighborhood with that, like, educational video? Do you really or not? I mean, I really don't see them, you know? Okay, all right, Ben Fisher. Okay, so there, you know, I mean, it's, yeah, there's some people out there doing it, and they're getting the biggest market share of the market. So, GeoFarm, I think I was going to show you guys something here. So, how are we doing? We're almost done, you guys. So real quick, just on the Instagram one, as you can see, this is what I was talking about, the link. You could put there a link. What is your home worth, right? Or would you like to know your home's current value? And they'd click it. When you click on mine, it takes you to my channel, right? The other one I wanted to show you was this, is the informational videos there, okay? So I hired this company because of Tamara's referral, this guy that posts stuff up, but let's say you don't want to do that. Let's say you don't have that budget. You could go to BHHS resource and go to the social media resource, and for free, you guys, for free, look at this. 3 days ago, they posted a World Cancer Day Sunshine Kids post, right? I didn't have to do anything except give them my login and my password and authorize them to do that, link the accounts, and they do it on both on Facebook, and they also do it on my Instagram. So like, you know, like, so sometimes you're like, oh, you know, I don't know how to do social media. I'm too old. I don't want to learn that. Well, guess what? They'll do it for you for free. Look at that, right? Like, they're posting this stuff for free while I'm doing other stuff. The other thing is, the guy that I hired, that I do pay $100 to a month, I think he made this video, if I'm not mistaken, right? Real estate fun facts from 2022, right? And I got a lot of people messaging me privately saying, oh, we love this, right? The most expensive home sold was $173 million. The most popular style of home was a bungalow, and so on. You guys get the idea. But yeah, you know, it's just, this stuff's got to be out there now, whether you like it or not, because it's just branding. It's you know, the basic marketing of branding. Margie, were you going to say something?
I wanted to also mention that if anybody was interested in having a more kind of a polished, or just the less you do, the more you make, Alec Rye
Oh, okay.
is a film student and a videographer.
Yes.
And Roseanne had him produce a couple of really well orchestrated video educational
Yeah.
videos.
So for those of you that say,
Rye is available for hire, I guess is what I'm.
so for those of you that say, I don't know how to Benny, I don't know how to make videos like you. I don't know how to make the intro. I don't know how to do the outro. I don't know how to do this. You could just hire Christy Rice's son to make videos with you. And guess what? He's a young guy, so he can even give you ideas because he's close to his mom.
Yeah, he is a film student.
So something to think about. Number 6, you guys, we gotta finish this up. GeoFarm with tech. So basically, that's just, you know, farming your area, like let's say you want to dominate Cypress, right? Then you start doing geofarming, which means you do Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. When you do Facebook, it automatically goes to Instagram because they own each other, right? The other thing is when you do YouTube videos and you put in the tags Cypress, 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 right? They're going to come up in Google the more you do them, right? And then there's a thing called the mere exposure effect. So the mere exposure effect is a psychological phenomenon by which people tend to develop a preference for things or people that are more familiar to them than others. Repeated exposure increases familiarity. This effect is therefore also known as the familiarity effect. So, if you have a billboard in Cypress and you have open houses in Cypress with your same brand, and you have Facebook and Instagram ads targeted to Cypress, guess who they're going to call, right? So if you're covering all those ends in branding with the technology, then, you know, the other thing that I've read too was, like, you know, you guys always ask me, what is Christina Furneaux doing, right? And then I talked to Christina Furneaux and she goes, I'm in the Lions, I'm in this club, I'm in the Chamber of Commerce. Let's be honest, in last year, how many of you went to the Cypress Chamber of Commerce?
0.
Tamara did? Tamara did. Okay. All right. So you guys, hey, if this, I'm not saying that you have to go to Cypress. Whatever city that it is that you want to work, go be a member of the Chamber of Commerce there. Join the Lions Club. Volunteer for stuff. Trust me, all that stuff comes back. It pays back tenfold. So it's something to keep in mind. And last but not least is to launch your listings on steroids, which, going back to like what Roseanne was saying, you know, she goes and she door knocks the whole neighborhood that week. She does a wine and cheese for the neighbors. She mails out 100 postcards around the listing, right? She makes a video, a coming soon video. You hit the MLS on Tuesday and you say no showings till Saturday, right? Things like that are going to get you noticed, you know, because you're going to have a smaller days on market. You're going to create a buzz and so on. But yeah, that's the biggest thing, you guys, is, you know, I was thinking about like Maria Palacios and Michael Burdelis in the city of Downey. You know, Michael Burdelis has all his for sale signs. He has, you know, his open house signs out, and then he's got billboards of himself. And then on Instagram and YouTube, he's got ads going. So like, you can't avoid him at any time during the week because he covers everything, right? And just to close with that is, you know, like people will say, you know, well, I don't want to advertise or do that. But then you look at Coca-Cola, they're like done and they still advertise on a daily basis. It's never ending, you know? So just something to consider. And yeah, John.
When you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
You know, for me, farming, that familiarity thing is that people get used to seeing me. My signs go up and down.
Yeah.
They saw people put list and complete move, and then they see my flyers and being consistent is something you were bringing up.
Yeah.
With all of that stuff. But the last thing, so we can end the meeting, is what I wanted to extend was that the next week we won't have a meeting.
No, we won't.
Because the Wednesday awards, and I just wanted to remind everybody, we have Jolie had 4.4 million, 4.43 Christina, 4.4 Renee, 4.8 million, and Roseanne had 7.6 million.
Wow.
The top person on here, I just have to say this, was from Gardena. It is 25 million for the second half of last year. He must have sold. I know this guy had sold Russell Westbrook. He's a basketball player for the Lakers. A house like
a couple years ago, yeah,
for like 20 million or something.
Yeah.
Some crazy number, and he must have just sold it again for him because
possibly. Yeah.
But anyways, that's next Wednesday. 8 o'clock is the networking around with the different, Stephanie's usually there with her company and stuff. And then 8:45, you need to be inside, ready to go for everything starts at 9 o'clock.
And Tuesday is Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Just saying, you guys. Happy wife, happy life. Just saying.
And Monday is National Hangover Day. Because it's the Monday after the Super Bowl. So, all right, everybody, have a great week.